Hey, we're on the road again, but this trip's a secret. We can't release it till next year. We're flying to Newark to be on the History Channel. Can't tell you why, can't tell you when it's gonna air, but you'll know in March approximately when next year. But it's big, it's awesome. I can't wait. Let's go, Max.
There he is.
This thing looks awesome.
Oh, you changed it on the screen too?
You should wrap the door jams and everything.
Open up the door, watch all the G's forward. Smoke clouds follow while we hit another quarter. 50s in a carry-on, feel like a transporter. It's a privilege to know me, that's 100 on my broski. 1-2 punch, damn this thing hitting fully. Fresh pot of gumbo and we back up on our bully. Beat by Dama, shout out to the boy Cushy. Now I'm everything I could be, shades on with a hoodie.
This is the type of CEO and type of brand you want to have behind you. Let's go.
Let's go.
Are you filming me? Did I sign a waiver that you could film me?
No, did we?
Have I ever signed a waiver?
No. He is the waiver.
So this is a clip we can't release till afterwards. So the reason we're in New Jersey is we're in New York, New Jersey to film something with the History Channel. I can't say what it is till next year once they announce it. But I want to talk about one little topic in here. So 5 years ago, Matt Plapp was afraid to spend $1 that I couldn't tangibly look at the efforts for the next month. And that really handicapped my business because I was constantly looking right then and there. And I'll never forget Billie Jean Shaw, one of my business coaches from 2016 to 19, kept saying, Matt, hire a video guy, have somebody travel with you and film you. And I'm like, I can't afford it. Well, eventually I hired that guy. But here's what I want to tell you. Here's what's really cool. Was when we were planning this trip to come up here, I was told by the History Channel that the people can't come in the building. So if I bring a camera person, they can't come in the building. We could film this video that Max is filming in Northern Kentucky, in Cincinnati. But I looked at it and said, you know, I see the long-term vision that it's important enough to capture part of this here. But I also am not scared to invest $1,000 to bring Max and David up here. And so I'm looking at it long-term because I want Max to be here in 5 to 10 years. I want David to be here 5 to 10 years. And you got to invest in your people. So it's not only about investing in the process of a video person, of a podcast, of creating content, but it's investing in your people. You need to look at this for a couple-year investment. That nothing we do is going to impact you short-term. I think that's a big note for a lot of business owners out there is invest in you, invest in your people, invest in the process. Because you didn't start your business for tomorrow or next month. You started it for 5 years from now, and there's the alarm. We got to go to the studio at 6:35. We got to go hop in D. Schlotter's Tesla.
Those cameras in there. Wow.
Big video couple?
They're giant.
Yeah.
And they're on this little rolling thing.
Did you take any pictures?
Yes, he did for me.
Oh, this is censored content, Max.
Block it. So we're going to a camera store to see if they'll let us film cameras in a camera store. When you come to New York and you've got your video guy Max behind the camera and you got D. Schlotter, the marketing director extraordinaire, who was my first ever cameraman, you got to go to B&H, right?
Go to B&H.
So this shit might get expensive. Let's check it out. Got to spend $100 because of parking. Yeah, $100. Like they might think that is the song, and your video might get suppressed. Oh my god!
But I've only heard about it.
You geeking?
Need batteries, tripods.
That's crazy.
When they get done with the shoot, and they take those plates and put them in here, you can easily put them in.
It will be the best thing anyone's ever seen.
Give it away for free with good customers.
Let's go, baby! Let's go!
It's pushing back on it.
Let's go, baby! New York!
Why'd you put it? I'm like, this was the main attraction. They said that the races on this racetrack, was so large, the city of New York was empty. There were so many people come to see the horses from the north and the horses from the south race each other. So it was just wonderful. So they got this bar, they opened a bar to take advantage of the crowds because it was so large. So now we're more of a very, very hidden place that we just try to extract our ideal clientele from this community and to make sure that it's sustainable, you know? And then, I just kind of do what I can as much as I can to keep it going and stuff. It's my little contribution in a sense.
It's a big contribution, especially for this neighborhood. It's got to be a big deal. So, okay, we're always talking about marketing and tools. Who could walk by this without a free appetizer and a free onion ring? And look what it does. It comes to Messenger, and it asks me to join the VIP club, email, phone number, and then it delivers to me some awesome, great items to consume, which we're gonna get to. There's a free BOGO burger, a free dessert. We might have to find a way that we can act like we don't know each other, and we'll all redeem our offers today.
Yeah. Well, it takes, a 12-hour delay, I think.
He knows the system. He knows the system. It's like this is as good a place as any to wrap up the trip to New York, New Jersey.
It's a pretty cool view.
Pretty cool view. We got World Trade Center behind us. Somewhere back over there is the Statue of Liberty. And then you got where we were today at B&H getting some electronics.
Yep.
So you've been with me now like 2.5, 3 years. You've known me for 4.
Yep.
To see where it's come to be filming with the History Channel this morning.
Yeah. Well, the start, I would be sitting where Max is.
You were,
And you'd be doing this alone.
Yeah.
That's what it was.
But the start before that was even you coming to learn about restaurant marketing.
Yeah, with intentions to have my own business and going from that intention and never seeing it any other way as my own business being my end game to coming on as just a way to get me through COVID and some extra cash in my pocket as your videographer to now a full-time employee and can't imagine doing anything else.
Yeah. It's wild to see the transition from what it was back then that I had a hard time swallowing, okay, I'm gonna hire somebody to go film me for a week somewhere.
Yeah.
Versus having 2 of you here, a couple of you back at the office, editors, people making posts.
And going from 1 podcast to 4 now?
Yeah, there's 5 with the Restaurant Recession, there's 5 podcasts. I guess the big thing for me is it shows the level of importance to investing in long-term strategies. I wouldn't be sitting here not worried about you guys being here. Hell, we were supposed to fly out tonight, and I went ahead and booked Max night tomorrow. We're like, missed tonight's flight, so we have another night here. Spend more time with Loycent,
which you'll see that video is going to be fire. He's a great operator, one of the oldest, if not the oldest, restaurant / bar in the country, that Nearest Historical Cafe.
But you wouldn't be sitting here if you didn't do one video a year ago. That's what put you here, and all of the videos leading up to that.
It's a culmination.
It's a combination.
It's a culmination of everything.
That was the one.
And that's the big thing with this whole, the lesson for me is, I heard Alex Hormozy and Ed Milet talking recently about early on in their careers, they would look at spending $2,000 or $3,000 on something, like investing it on their business, and like, oh, I need that to pay the bills.
Yep.
And they weren't looking at that $2 or $3 grand can generate 20 or 30. And that's the thing I struggle with. A lot of our restaurant owners we deal with, that we've got to hammer the importance of, you've got to market now, but you've got to market now for tomorrow. And that it's not about doing a live video for today's results. It's about doing a live video for 2 years from now's results.
Yep.
And that's why the employment problem, in my opinion, exists at a large portion of the restaurants, is because they've never created a story. They've never created passion for their brand. All they talk about is buying food.
Yeah.
And all they do is invest for now versus the future. And this is a great example of it, that here we are in New York, filming with the History Channel on something we can't talk about yet. You'll see that in the spring. All from taking massive action 5, 6, 7 years ago.
And that action 5, 6, 7 years ago wasn't even an ounce. It wasn't even a fraction of the action we're taking today. So you look at like from today to 5 to 7 years ago, I'd love to like recycle this video in 5 to 7 years.
Oh, it's gonna
and
be
we're just
insane.
gonna sit and laugh at it because it's gonna be even a fraction of what we're doing today.
Well, that helicopter will be landing to pick us up
We probably,
in 5 or 7 years. So
we could probably land a helicopter.
yeah. So that'll be the difference makers. You know, they say the best time to plant a tree is 20 years ago. The second best time is today. I found that out years ago because for my first 10 years of this company, I didn't create content. I didn't tell my story. I was so focused on just selling something that month. And now we're focused on selling something in 5 or 10 years. And we're more focused than ever on the actual mission of what we want to do, is help restaurant owners like Loycent today.
Yeah. And I think too, it's cool for me to get out of my home office and do something different. And spending time around you, I've learned so much over the years, and just 2 days on the road, like, just resets me mentally, and I can go home, lead my team better with an open mind and clear objectives. And if I'm stuck in my office all day, like that doesn't happen for me.
Yeah, we'll end it on this. Work can always wait. This morning, Max and David had meetings. They were going to do a bunch of work while I was filming with the History Channel, and I said, no, cancel it. Go enjoy the town. Go enjoy the atmosphere. You can work tomorrow. That's all we got. We'll see you back home.
See ya.